Hmm. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It is Friday. We are already, I think, February 7th. That's crazy. So anyway, this is Amber with the Hormone Hack. And if you don't know who I am or if we've never met, this is what I do. I help you hack your hormones to lose weight and using real food as medicine to heal your body inside and out. Where you really live. It's real food where you really live. We are also full-time RVers. We sold our house, condo, everything a year and a half ago and got out of debt, and we are now traveling. And recently, right now, we are in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida at Topsail Hill Preserve State Park, a beautiful park on the Emerald Coast with private beach access. We have lakes, trails. It's a mixture of everything. You feel like you're in the forest, yet you're on the beach, which is awesome. So anyway, today I'm going to finish up my equation for weight loss. So we started, and you can go back through my videos in the week, we started with timed eating, which is what people are familiar with intermittent fasting. I call it timed eating because I believe timing is everything in this, not a complete deprivation mindset. So timing plus good fat, fighting fat with fat, plus clean protein. And now we're going to talk about carbs. Okay, so carbs, yes, carbs can help you lose weight, but they are not going to be your number one resource to lose weight. But we all live in the real world. We are all faced with foods, processed foods and everything every day. Everybody does a potluck at work. People say, hey, let's go get some drinks after work. Let's do this, that, and the other. And you start to tense up. I used to tense up and freak out and be like, oh no, all the stuff that I've done to work hard, now it's going to be difficult for me to overcome this carb issue. So whether it's beer, whether it's sweets, whether it's cakes, anything like that, that anxiety builds up. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but I feel that way, or I used to feel that way, not so much anymore. And those unplanned things come along, and it's like, what am I going to do with these carbs? So carbs are going to be natural in some of your fruits and vegetables. That's just natural. You know, you're going to get some in when you start going through the equation, and that's okay. I mean, this is all about leverage. But if the carbs I'm really focused on are like your breads and your grains, in your sweets, in your beverages, things of that nature. So if carbs are going to find their place in the formula, the best place for them to find it in your eating plan is going to be that last meal of the day. And here is why. When you give your body time to be focused on the fat, because remember, we use fat to fight fat, and so when you come off your timed eating and it's time for your body to take in fuel, we want that fuel to go to the fire to put it out, like water to the fire to put it out, right? We want to burn that fat. When you throw a protein or a carb in the mix right off, first thing, you throw a curveball and you give your body obstacles to move around to not go to the fat first. So, but if you use fat first, it will be a direct line to the fat to burn the fat. And that's what we want. We want to keep that going, okay? So you can follow up your last meal of the day with some more good fat and protein. But if you want the carbs, this would be the place to put them. But you have to be moderate about it. You know, you can't just go devour an entire cake or anything like that. And you have to just know that whatever you eat in the last meal of the day, your body is going to have to handle it overnight going forward till you start your timed eating the next day again. Okay? So, but if you want to have that, like I love no-bake cookies, and I love, what's the other thing I just made? I love brownies. These are my things that I make. So what I've done is I've taken those normal recipes that people will make and I hack them. So my recipes, and these are found in my cookbook, which is found in the Lifetime Membership Program, and it is color-coded to the Implementer, which is your strategy guide that I mail to your house, and it's color-coded on when you eat these recipes, or when you can eat them in this formula during your day, and I give you 21 pages of it. It's awesome. But anyway, so the brownies and the no-bake cookies, I've hacked the recipes. So we use organic butter, we use organic cacao, we use Himalayan salt, we use real vanilla. I mean, everything's hacked to be as pure as can be. Yes, it's going to have some carbs in it, and I use the sugar that I typically use is going to be that sugar in the raw because it cooks real good. But I just know that if I'm going to have that no-bake cookie, I'm having it at the end of the day. I'm not sticking it first thing, because once you add a carb with a fat, especially in your first meal of the day, that can inhibit you from losing weight. So when we fight fat with fat, you got to keep that as pure as possible. Do not mix any carbs with it. If you're going to have the carbs, wait to the end. Now, like I said, I know I'm being double-minded about fat and carbs at the end, like in the end of the meal, but what I'm saying is if you're going to put the carbs in there, that would be the place to put it. That way your body has time to deal with it the next day, because like I said, we're not going to live in a world of deprivation. At least I'm not going to, but I also know that the things that I like to eat, I can hack them. So that's what I hack. I have a cheesecake hack, I've got fudge, and I'm going to grow that section, because I think that is where most women, when I talk to, they have the hardest time. So when it's like, it's time to bring food to a barbecue or a gathering or a potluck or at work, whatever, then these are the things that we have to deal with. And so I'm continually growing that part, just because I know that's an issue for other people, and I don't want you to feel the anxiety that if someone says, hey, we're going to have a potluck tomorrow at work, everybody bring something, that you can focus in on that, and it's easy for you to go, oh yeah, no problem. And you don't have to have the anxiety of like, oh my gosh, I just spent 4 days working hard to start burning fat, and now I'm going to ruin it with this one meal. You're not going to ruin it with one meal, okay? Like I said, it's all about leverage, and once you understand we're all set up for failure with the food and pharmaceutical industry, but we can hack it to give us the leverage in our favor, you will lose weight. You do lose weight, and you have to keep that in mind. Don't go down the rabbit hole tunnel of like, I have ruined everything and every progress I've ever made because I did this one thing wrong. You know, the other strategy that is out there that I teach it more to my advanced people that have been in my program long enough and they've gotten the results and they've been able to adjust to the time eating, is if you know beforehand that like for example, next week's my birthday, I'm already knowing exactly what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to eat and I'm going to celebrate my birthday. So what I'm going to do is, and if you know that you're going to go do some potluck or some celebration, what you can do is push your timed eating window as far out as you can on that day that you're going to do it, and you make that one event, that one gathering, your one meal of the day. And that's it. That way, you know, if you just can't get around it and you just know that there's nothing there that's going to be beneficial for you, most of it, but you can still leverage it. You just make sure you push your timed eating window out enough where that is your one meal and you just enjoy it because it happens, and then you let your body deal with it overnight and you just pick up where you left off the day before and you keep in that timed eating window, fight with fat, eat clean protein, and then back it up with some good carbs. But if you're coming off something like that, you may want to give the carbs a rest till your body can handle it. So that's what we do, and that's called hacking, and that's called leveraging. So, you know, this is a formula that works, and if it's something that you like, you know, if you want to know more, just ask me, or you can go check out the hormonehack.com/life. But this formula repeated over and over, day to day to day, will get you the results you are looking for. And if you have the day, like I said, if you have that day or that potluck at work that's coming, and you know it's coming, it's fine. You can handle it and still leverage it. Don't get it in your head that, oh my gosh, I am completely thrown everything away. You have not thrown everything away. You still have the upper hand, even if you have that one bad meal, even if you have that one bad day. The whole point is we have more better days than we do bad days, because the way we got to where we were is we had more bad days than good days, and that's what happens with weight gain and fat gain. Okay, so now we reverse it and we give you the leverage, but the whole point of this is it's a lifestyle, it's not a diet. So if you're doing keto and all these other things, ask yourself, is this really going to be what I'm going to do for the long term? More times than not, no. Because if you've been on it and been off it, been on it, been off it, it's not helping you. Obviously, there's just too much deprivation. It doesn't make sense in the world that we live in my opinion. And I feel like a better lifestyle with some of those concepts are in there. There are some concepts in there, yes. But the whole point is people don't have to tiptoe around you. You don't have to tiptoe around yourself, which I think is more of a pain. And you can literally hack your recipes and you can hack everything into your favor. So if you need help hacking a recipe, let me know. I hacked 2 recipes last night for some people, and I just say, hey, eat this here, eat this now, here, you know, and that's just how it works. So it's awesome. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Friday. I have stuff I got to do today, but I've got another thing that I've got going that I'm going to be I need to get my details figured out, and then I'll let you guys know what that is. And if you guys want to get in it, it's going to be awesome. You don't need to, it'll be completely free, but it's going to really take everything and put us in a more, productive, I guess you'll see. It'll put us in a more productive way that if you're really focused on this, you can really hone in on it, and you can do this, apply it, and really feel like you have that support that's out there. Because I think with a lot of this, at least I didn't want to talk about it with other people. I just wanted someone to be able to help guide me, but I didn't really have that because I really did all this on my own. But I feel like if you have that accountability out there, this will help you. So that'll be coming. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for stopping by, and make sure you like, share, and comment. And if you want my free ebook on how to eliminate belly fat, go to thehormonehack.com/hacks. All right, have a great Friday. Bye-bye.